Hey you guys, it's Terry again, and this is day 2 for week 1. And you guys, it is snowing a little bit, but it's still not really cold, so I just have a jacket on. Still not that cold, so we're just still gonna get out here and do our walk. No slack all week. You guys, I do have a topic that I want to talk about today. I really do feel like the Lord has pressed this on my heart. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. I know the camera's at a bad angle, and when I upload, the video is like so ugly. So I know that eventually I'll get a camera when I can afford it, okay? So let's just keep going. Okay. So yesterday while I was at work, and those who know me on my other channel, I work from home. And I was I was waiting for a call to come in, and I was just sitting there, and I had received a text message. No, I had sent out a text message to everyone, basically letting them know, like, hey, here's an opportunity. I didn't put nothing into it. I just sent a bunch of people a link, letting them know a job opportunity. Didn't think none of it. And mind you guys, I just recently got an awesome opportunity, and this could be a start of a career. So I'm excited, I'm happy. So I'm in this cheerful, giving energy. So I started sending links out everywhere, thinking, with good intentions, like, this may be able to help someone. And I got some backlash from it, and one of the people that I sent it to, they basically said, you think because of this job that you just got that you better, and you could just be giving anybody job, and you could just be giving anybody job advice. And I was kind of blown away, because I'm like, that was not my intentions. But what in the world? But the person who sent it, it was almost like they because like the person who sent it, I usually always send things to them, but I noticed how, they can get upset all the time. And knowing me, because I'm a forgiving person, I always be like, oh, well, maybe there was some type of miscommunication, or maybe there was something that, rubbed them the wrong way, and maybe I should just come correct and, try to fix this. But I noticed that I was always trying to fix it, and then I was always accepting the disrespect, because it wasn't like, I'm saying it lightly, but it was a disrespectful text message. But I'm not going to say all that on here. But it was very disrespectful. Like, very disrespectful. And this person always gets disrespectful like that. And I'm always constantly in a place of asking for forgiveness when I had good intentions, right? So at first I tried to change my approach, but now I'm realizing it don't matter what I do. If it's coming from me, then it's just not going to be accepted, y'all. The way the snow is coming right now, when I was walking that way, I had no problem. But it looks like the snow is coming this way. So I'm going to put my head down. I should have wore a hat. Okay, so I'm going to finish my story. But the Lord brought me here today because I started getting angry. I started getting mad. I started even looking up signs of jealous people, because I'm like, why is this happening to me? Like, why am I getting like crucified for doing something so it was literally doing something so, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I just know that I was doing it from the heart and not of the ego, And the Lord brought me here today, which I'm going to put this word on my other channel, so the link will be in the description box. But he was basically telling me, like, why are you looking up more things to put fuel to the fire? You know, I'm trying to, like, I'm basically getting confirmation from a Google account from somebody putting an article up saying, yeah, they're jealous of you, you know, these things. But it's almost like I can see clear as day what the issue is. So why am I trying to put fuel on top of fire? Because I'm one of those people where I don't like to say people are jealous, because, you know, sometimes people just admire you. Sometimes they're going through things in their life and it causes them to have some form of envy, because envy and jealousy is normal. It's just as long as you don't, you know, dwell on those things and you let it grow within you. You acknowledge what it is, you confront the trigger, and you work through that. So jealousy and envy, those are things that come in people naturally. I'm gonna go my second round up. So I don't really like to jump quick to saying somebody is jealous of me. But the Lord wants me to tell you guys, like, it's time to set boundaries. Don't sit here and try to confirm. You already know the confirmation. The Lord will confirm it to you. Because if a person does something once, okay, you can rule it out as a confirmation of, okay, maybe there was some miscommunication. When they do it twice, that's when you need to start taking note of the pattern. But when they do it more than 2 times, that's a pattern. That's something that's consistent. That rules over personality. Okay? And the disrespect has become so overruling that I just can't deal with it anymore. And so the Lord is telling me to set boundaries. And I really do feel like for a long time now, he has been saying that. He has been saying that you've already seen this before. You set boundaries. The problem is we set boundaries. And when we get around people, like I said, I dealt with the disrespect once before, then twice. But this person, I have let them even go as 4 or 5 times the disrespect. And at this time, I don't want to create some type of resentment in my heart. So that's when you need to go to the Lord. Because one thing we don't want to have is a hard heart. So the Lord will tell you to set boundaries. Okay. That's when the Lord will tell you to set boundaries. And he will tell you, this ain't your fight. This ain't got nothing to do with you. And you need to understand that. So when I jumped to Google and started looking everywhere for, oh, are they jealous of me? What's the issue? And Google wasn't doing nothing but making me mad. The Lord said, take it to him. But you need to set boundaries. But the most important thing about setting boundaries is figuring out what the boundary is. Okay? Because you could say, I'm going to set boundaries. But if you don't know what the boundary is, what are you setting? What are you setting? You could say, oh, I don't like this, this, and that. Okay, well, where's the boundary? What are you going to allow? What are you going to accept? And so, yesterday, the Lord had me write down all of my boundaries and what I will and will not accept. And the thing about life is, because we care about people or because we just say, oh, that's just how they are. No, that don't mean that you're supposed to just be like, oh, okay, well, that's just how they are, you know. They constantly disrespecting me. They constantly mocking me. They constantly degrading me. They're constantly competing with me. You know, constantly doing things that affect my well-being in a way of mentally. Because this means that I always have to watch what I'm doing or walk on eggshells because of the fact that it might hurt someone's feelings. And the Lord wants us also to know, like, you do not have to feel bad. Y'all, these snowflakes is so big. When I walk this way, it's just so bad. But he's also saying, like, you don't have to feel bad about setting boundaries. I have that problem too, where people could, like, talk me into, like, feeling bad because I made a decision to set boundaries or to put some space in between us. And I end up knocking my boundaries or shifting my boundaries or shifting my values for someone else's liking because I don't want to lose a friendship or I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. No, you can't do that. You have to be willing to know what the boundary is and set it. And understand that your intentions was pure. And that even though you may feel bad about doing these things, it's what's right for you and your mental health. And for us who have children, we got to be right for our kids. We can't focus on all of that. So I think that it's just very important to just stay focused on that. Stay focused on that. Don't put fuel to a fire because you already know the truth. And that's just what it is. So I love you guys. This is coming to the ending of my walk. I hope that this message was able to get through to you guys. Please follow the prophetic word on my other channel, which will be in the description box below. I love you guys so much. You be blessed. Take care. Bye.